Hey guys, how's it going? DeathGun. I mean DeathGun, the absolute.
What's your name?
Fine, baby hands.
No.
All right then, Thunder Thighs.
Yeah, boy.
Here to come back with revenge since new support from what, Rise of the Duelist came out?
Yes.
And it's been a few months since my last updated build. So today I'd like to start out with Fluffals once again.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic. Okay, keep going.
Ouch. So first we start off with 3 Fluffal Dog. He is the searcher of our deck. When he is summoned, you can add 1 Fluffal or 1 Edge Imp Sabers.
By the way, just to let everyone know, I'm building Fluffals at this time, and I bought a Italian core, and he is drooling over it.
Yeah.
Just to let everyone know.
Literally, you're an ass for that one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I'm over here like there's no hope for either of them because Fluffals are stupid. But continue.
Wow, but anyhow, when this guy summoned, lets you add a Fluffal or Sabers from deck to hand. The other main staple of our deck now is Fluffal Penguin. When this card is summoned, it will additionally let you special summon another Fluffal from the hand to the field. Also, when it is used as a fusion material, you guys suck, I can get to draw 2 cards and discard 1. So it's additional bonus when trying to send Wings or Vendor.
I didn't take those away from you.
I know.
Throw it.
Then we move on to the next newest card of the deck, Fluffal Penguin. When this card is on the field...
That doesn't look like a penguin.
Oh, sorry, I mean Fluffal Dolphin. I had to take that from the Cali effect, which did the same thing with his dolphins. But with this card, you could choose a Toy Vendor from the graveyard, send 1 Fluffal or Edge Imp Sabers from the deck to the graveyard to set the Toy Vendor. And also, if it is used as a fusion material, you could choose one of your banished or in graveyard fusion cards and add it back to the deck. He is the new staple of the deck. I want to draw evil eyelashes on them.
Penguin is mutated.
Why can't I put evil eyebrows?
It's considered marking.
No, it isn't. As long as it's in square, it's fine.
No, it's
No,
not.
you can't.
You
The
can't.
new
It's
policy
considered
is you
marking.
can't have altered cards. Period.
Well, screw that. Screw Kumani.
Get another copy of it and then draw them and keep it in your binder.
That's probably what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's like they're like 4 cents anyway. So.
Anyhow, the next card of the deck is the other staple, Fluffal Bear. With this one, you could basically send it from hand to grave to set a Toy Vendor directly from the deck to the field. Its second effect is you contribute it to add 1 polymerization from the graveyard back to the hand.
Which by the way, opening this is basically opening Exodia
Yeah.
for Fluffals.
With that and Wings, you're basically going to go off. Speaking of going off, then we start off with the thing that gives our Fluffals wings. 3 Fluffal Wings, the extra draw power of the deck that combines with Fluffal Bear for the vendor. Basically, it lets you draw 2 cards and 1 Fluffal or Edge Imp card from deck. The next card for the deck that we run is 2 Fluffal Sheeps. With this card, if you control a Fluffal, you can special summon it from your hand to the field. Then its other effect is you can target 1 Fluffal card on the field, bounce it back to the hand, monster, bounce the monster back to the hand, and special summon 1 Edge Imp monster from the graveyard or hand to the field. So with this, it's essentially your combo starter to go with Dagda and Edge Imp Chain. Can you quit doing that? Seriously.
I'm surprised you haven't punched him yet.
The next one of the deck is Fluffal Owl. When it's summoned, I get to add 1 polymerization from deck to hand. Second effect is you can pay 500 to basically make it into a polymerization. Then we play Fluffal Kitty Cat. The only one of the deck is because we want to get our polymerization back to keep this chain of 5 Nights at Freddy's going. So it's used as a material, it brings back a poly from the graveyard to hand. Then we step into the new bad boy of the deck, 3 Edge Imp Scythe. With this one, during the opponent's turn, you can send it and another material to fusion summon into a new monster during that turn. Its second effect is if it's in the graveyard, you can banish it to protect a Frightfur that were to be destroyed by battle or card effect. So remember guys, try to get this one to your hand as fast as possible for that going first or second play.
Sadly, it's not searchable.
I know. Well, by Patchwork it is.
But only by Patchwork.
Yeah, for now. Then the next card we run 3s of is Edge Imp Chain. When this card battles, it can send another Edge Imp Chain from the deck to the grave. And also, if it is used as a fusion material, you can add 1 Frightfur card from deck to hand. Try to get them Euro. Do not listen to anybody else and get the regular supers. Get them Euro. I'm still trying to get the last one that someone has.
What is the difference?
It's purple, the Euros are blue.
Okay.
I want them to match.
That's cute.
What's wrong with that? Then the last Edge Imp we run out of the deck is Edge Imp Scythe from the Lost Art Edition, because no one wants to run that censored crap. Basically with this one, if it's fusion, no sorry, if it's in the grave, you can put one Fluffal monster, one card from your top of the deck, no, from hand to the top of the deck. My bad, it is getting late,
Do
so
you
I'm sorry.
know
My
your
words
cards,
are...
man?
Yes, I know. My
Like,
cards.
how long have you been playing this deck?
For the last 6 years.
Yu-Gi-Oh players, we don't read, apparently.
Hey, I'm
No,
not
that's
like
the stereotype.
I'm not like the what's it called, the hillbilly. I at least look at mine. And the last monster we play out of the deck is Artifact Scythe.
Well, you
With-
mean this, right?
Yes, your stupid Italian one that you're.
This is the card he was talking about earlier.
I want
It's
it.
Italian. I have my whole core Italian.
Be gone with your Italian junk. But yeah, Artifact Scythe, you can set it from hand to the field, or you can get decked to set it. But basically, if it's destroyed, you can special summon it, and then it prevents the opponent from using their extra deck for the turn. And it also gives you an extra wall for protection.
Which honestly, he gets this the same way as I do in my. If you see my Super Heavy Samurai, it's the same way.
Yes, with Dagda and other stuff like that.
Yes.
Only difference is that the Scythe has the click effect.
Yeah.
But-
It's the same way.
But then we run into the spells with, please tell me you guys aren't running that alternative art crap polymerization, because to be a real Fluffal player, you have to run 3 LOBs that say magic and have that weird context that no one likes.
No,
The altar
No
art
one wants
actually
that.
does look better.
the alternate art looks better, and this one's in Italian.
But I'll play these
Oh.
because they come in secret and that doesn't, so.
I play these because the Great and Powerful Sora ran them in the show. And because I like to be original.
And by the way, the Bearded Bastard doesn't know who that is.
Yes, he hasn't gotten that far into watching that series. But,
He's never gonna watch that series.
Never.
but as you guys know, polymerization fuses any 2 monsters into a new monster, which is the heart and soul of the Fluffal deck. Then as we...
So dimensional fissure.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, not dimensional fissure.
I mean dimensional barrier. Sorry.
No, not douche barrier.
Yeah.
Microcosmos.
Microcosmos too. Yeah.
And then as we move on, we go into the next key part of the Fluffal deck, Toy Vendor. Basically with this, we can send 1 card from our hand to the grave, draw 1 card, and if it is a Fluffal, we get the special summon. Its other effect is, if it's sent to the graveyard because of anything, I get to add one Fluffal or Edge Imp Sabers. So key card to get with Bear, also with Wings, and sometimes Edge Imp Chain to get the Patchworks. The next Uber card of the deck, which is one of the best fusion cards out of it, is Frightfur Fusion. Basically, by banishing any materials, you can special summon a fusion monster. It's also Euro, which I like. It doesn't say the Italian Euro, though. Then the newest spell card run out of the deck is Fight for Repair. Basically, with this one, we could target one Edge Imp monster from our graveyard, shuffle it back into the extra, and then special summon 1 Fluffal from the graveyard to the field. Its other effect is you can banish it to special summon 1 Fluffal monster from your hand to the field. It is essentially the new target to go to when you have Fight for Whale, and you want to get that potential
Or
special.
Foolish Burial Goods.
Yeah, the new Foolish Burial Goods, basically the 4th or 5th. Then the next card that sadly we got 2 to 3 years after the Fluffals had their reign of terror, Fight for Patchwork. Basically, when you activate this, you get to add 1 polymerization, any 1 Edge Imp monster from your deck to the hand.
Which, by the way, I just want to point out that people that play BA play this and Edge Imp Sabers in their deck
Yeah, and that's the same with also Predaplants.
because it's a free level 3 searcher.
Yeah, and it lets you get any card. It basically thins out your deck.
Yep.
I'd play BAs if they came secret.
Then, of course you would.
Yeah, you would. You would play anything that comes secret.
But they come gold. Except for Dante and Beatrice.
And now, guys, the last 3 spell cards of the deck is Foolish Burial Goods. This
no
one,
traps?
no traps at all in this build. You don't run traps in Fluffal. You side them. But for this, you get to send 1 spell or trap card from deck to graveyard, which basically your main target would be maybe Repair, Vendor. I think mostly
That's
it's just
it.
those 2,
That's it.
sadly for now. But yeah, it's a keynote for the deck.
3 cards for 4 cards.
Yeah.
Onto the extra deck.
Yeah, now I move on to my sad not hollow extra deck. We go into 3 of the new monsters.
Because for some reason those came common, they should have came something higher.
At least super. Super would have been
They
fine.
came common because they're terrible.
They're not terrible.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. So with this, it's Frightfur Cruel Will. When this card is summoned, you get to choose one card, choose one card on both sides of the field and destroy them. Its second effect is you can send one Frightfur card from your deck to the graveyard to target, you target one first, then send a Frightfur card to have that monster gain half the original attack of the Frightfur monster you sent. But with this, you mainly either want to send Sabretooth or Frightfur Repair to get your bonus special summon. At the moment, I'm sort of on fence with this because I kind of want to run one sheep, but I guess I need this for the True King of All Calamities to be brought out easier.
Yeah, so if you change this up, you're not going to be able to run.
Which I think I could do it with 2, it's just I have to play faster on what I summon.
That did not come up at all today.
Not against you, it's your
I
clock
might-
blocking cards.
I might actually not even play Calamities in my build.
Don't.
I'm probably just going to play 2 Whale and a Shoe.
Depending on whatever comes out cheap in that Mega Tin. I know Bahamut Shark Totally Awesome's going to be in it.
And I just bought Totally Awesome.
Yeah, it's coming out in the Mega Tin.
Well,
The next card we run in the deck is the Mother of the Frightfurs.
which I'm
Fight for
sad
Sabretooth.
that this card got cut down to 2, because before this card was stapled at 3.
Well, it's because the Whale took the place of the new staple.
Yeah.
But this card can basically revive our Frightfurs and give him an additional 400 attack, which is also good against beefed up attacks. Then also, if it's used by 3 fusion materials, it can have a destroy ballot card effect. The next card, which you have to run in Italian because don't run it in English.
I have
It's
those.
perfect. I know you do. I want one of them, at least in the foreign language. Frightfur Kraken. With this, you can target one monster on the field. Or is it target or on-target?
Target. I think it's target.
Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, it's target. Basically, you target one monster on the opponent's field, send it to the graveyard. Also, if this card can attack twice. At the end of the battle phase, it switches itself to defense position.
If it
Yeah,
attacked.
which is a good defense mechanism for this type of card. So with this, you'd basically want to use Kraken, send a card, make Sabretooth, revive this, power up, or
Ignore that. Sorry, that was.
or send another card again to fusion summon.
Sorry, ignore that. That was the Bearded Bastard getting a notification.
But you want to run mainly 2 of it. The next card out of the deck that we run, which I'm sad it's getting lower and lower with the quality now, is what the hell was that? Frightfur Tiger. When this card is when this card is fusion summoned, up to the number of materials that was used for it, you get to target that many cards on the field and pop them.
Yep.
Also, for every Fluffal and Frightfur monster on the field, it gains an additional 300.
I think so.
Yeah,
think
it
so.
used to be my main pride and joy until people reprinted it so many times, and now it has fallen obsolete, sadly. Then the one of Frightfur Wolf, which is still one of the key OTK components of the deck, if it actually gets off with Frightfur Fusion.
By the way, the whole combo is that if your opponent has nothing that can, if everything on your opponent's field can be targeted, you make Tiger first, then you summon that, and then go OTK your opponent.
Yeah, or with Well now.
Just attack him 4 times with Wolf.
But don't forget with Well, you can also power him up to like 3,200, 33, and
But that's only 1 attack, though.
well, up to the number of materials, depending if you got lucky.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we go into the Xyz of the deck, where we run 1 True King of All Calamities, the cock blocker of the deck, and Dingrisu. Basically, we can send 1 card on the opponent's field to the grave, and also it's the protector for our Fluffal stuff once we have the field going. Then we run into the links of the deck that I run. Artifact Dagda, which is the combo that gets off the Artifact Scythe from the deck. Also combos well at Frightfur Whale. Cross Sheep, which thank God I got Ultra.
And you have it.
No.
I'll give you my rare.
No, I already have a rare. I have 2 of these damn things
What
now.
if he gives you his whole Italian core?
I'll do it for that. This is like $2 to your 50-something Italian core.
No. You have to give me your English, and I'll give you that.
I'd probably be willing to do that, actually. But yeah, with this one, takes 2 monsters. If you fusion summon while this card is on the field, you get to special summon 1 level 4 monster from the graveyard to the field.
Yes.
So it's another card extender. And then the last card we run out of the deck is Predator Plant Verte Anaconda.
Which, by the way, guys, a couple weeks ago, before, from the last time we were together, Thunder Thighs forgot that he had Verte Anaconda in his deck. Before he made it with the new before the new support he was out, he forgot he had Verte Anaconda, and he also played Super Poly and Sterling Venom, and he played against Generators.
It
wasn't Generators.
Was it Generators?
It was Chaos Max, and I made the Armifactor Pain that shut off all his fusions.
Ah, there we go.
So, and he couldn't do anything, and he forgot that he had Verte Anaconda, and he could have just made my Armifactor Pain a dark. And
it was late during that time. Leave me alone.
No, we're still gonna give you.
He lost the game because of that, and everybody, there was 3 other people here. We all saw the one line of play he had, except him.
Yeah, I've been running out of ideas. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to improve. But yeah, that is it for the extra deck. Then we go into the side deck where I run the Rock Dwayne Johnson here as the token.
It's an amazing token. I wonder where you got that token from.
I got it from the Lumberjack for one, the original Nibiru token, which I think this one was better than the original, but yeah, Nibiru for basically stopping floodgates. Run 3 of it or 2.
Not
Floodgates.
Floodgates.
Sorry.
Combo.
Yeah, there you go.
What I mean is it goes up against mass heavy summons. My bad. Like I said, it's getting late.
Wait, hold on. Those are common, sir.
What's wrong with those comments? At least they don't have their feet showing like yours.
Common doesn't negate.
Yeah, it does.
It says on there, this does not negate.
Then I run 2 Ash Blossoms for multi-tool purpose.
The feet Ash Blossom don't mean shit, okay?
And wait, rare gammas?
Then I run
And
3
driver?
Gammas and Driver. Because yes, everything became $1 each, so I said, why not? It's only gonna cost me $4.
I love how this was in the main deck before the new support came out, and then just got shoved into the side.
I love how he tried to activate it against me when he controlled monsters.
Yeah,
I'm getting roasted here.
yeah, you should probably play Lambda.
You should probably read cards.
That too.
I am not the rich hillbilly here. I only make that mistake a couple times out of the month.
You don't need to be a hillbilly to know your cards. I'm not hillbilly and I know my cards.
That's because we don't stare at them as long as you.
They're my preciouses.
Yeah, we could tell. Also, 3 Cosmic Cyclones because I hate floodgates. I also hate field spells.
Which are also common.
Yes, and what is wrong with my commons? They came out of the Machine of Structure deck.
They're trash.
And then the
They
last
don't vanish.
and then the last 3 cards I run.
And nothing happens.
It's Toon World.
You guys are asses. And then for the last 3 cards out of the deck that we run for the
Wait,
side.
common? Again?
Yes, common. 2 Called by the Graves and 1 Red Reboot because you never know what we're going to run into, say Mech Knights and Generators. But yeah, so hopefully next time I'll remember to side these ones against him. But guys, that's the best I can do with this deck. If you have any ideas or improvements, please let me know.
Please help him. He's not good with it.
I'm happy with suggestions. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It'll be down below. And you guys have a very good night.